Next up, we're going into the clean and jerk accessories, okay? So the first exercise we're gonna go through is our split press, okay? So bars on the floor, we're obviously gonna pick it up in our clean position, okay? So you can bring it up to your shoulders. If you're used to staying in hook grip in your jerk, that's fine, stay with that. If you're not, open hand is fine too. First thing we're gonna do, front foot forwards, back foot back, drop, okay? From here, don't be afraid to adjust your feet if you don't feel right. And we're gonna engage our glutes, okay, so really squeeze. From here, press, push that head through. Come back, reset, squeeze those glutes, keep that core tight, press, head through. Okay, really look to drive that bar above our heads. Reset, nice.
And reps.
And easy. 5 reps again. If you feel like you've got a little bit more in you, this sort of exercise I would say you could go up to 10 for. Next one is the dreaded, but really beneficial, socks press in the front rack position,
boy.
okay? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Okay, from here, I always think, get that bar up to the shoulders first, okay? Find your split jerk position with your hands. Open those feet up like you would for your clean or your front squat position, then drop, okay? Now from here, same sort of thing when we did our snatch socks. I want to drive that weight through the middle of my feet, okay? I don't want to be too much on my heels, too much on my toes, okay? Middle. From here, keep those elbows nice and high, lift, head through, okay? Head through.
And we keep that eyes forward, didn't we, as well? Because that's quite a common thing, people dropping their head.
Like trying to keep those knees over those toes as well. If I'm too far back, as you can see, I'm already falling back. If I'm too far forwards, I'm tipping. So, knees over those toes, elbows high, really squeeze those glutes, press through, okay?
And Jordan, if people can't do that, it's quite a good alternative we've got from them as well.
Got a little aggression for you, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, we're on you. We know.
Couple of dumbbells, okay? Same sort of thing, so get those dumbbells up to the shoulders.
Or a baked bean can, maybe. They ain't got dumbbells.
Yeah?
Baked bean cans, or a cat. 2 cats, water bowls, kettle.
Get inventive. The best invention is those that get creative. So we're gonna go from here, okay? So this is where we can keep those elbows a little bit more stable, okay? Drive up through, okay? Again, kind of push into that floor, put it in the middle of the feet, drive it up, okay? Sort of rest those dumbbells on the shoulders.
So it's about 5 to 10 reps again yet, mate?
I'd say 5 to 10 reps, yeah. Again, this is sort of one is very technical, so 5 reps would be fine, but look to be nice and low in that position. Almost feel like, get relaxed, okay? Don't try and tense up, try and get it done. Relax, let your body kind of flow into it, and you'll find it a little bit easier. Next up, we're gonna do, which is one of Matt's favorites to be fair.
It is my favourite.
It is his favourite. So, gonna get that bar up to the shoulders. Now, from here, we're gonna come up onto our toes, stay nice and stable. Bring the bar up towards our eyes. And from here, what we're gonna do is drop.
I like that one. Go on, George, you all right? I like this one because if you watch with Jordan,
Watch how not to do that. So here, bring the bar on our toes, up on our toes. This is hard, Okay, here, that's the one.
you do it again, Jordan, as well. If you notice Jordan from the side as well, the bar doesn't literally go up, he just drops in that gap. So he's trying to push himself down under the bar in that gap he's got there, and then up. And then, Jordan, go back into your toes, mate. For this one, I was fine as well. Watch Jordan's knees as well. See this, he doesn't re-bend his knees. It's just a case of dropping and landing in that split.
Very similar as the snatch balance we'll be working on those tool snatches. It's just about getting that kind of explosive speed straight into the movement. Obviously, like you've just seen with myself, it's quite hard to get that balance to begin with, so don't be afraid if you're off balance, if you're a little bit having to adjust yourself. That's what these are here for, accessories for developing the skills. This will benefit those of you that have got longer limbs, kind of like myself.
So long, them limbs.
I mean, it's just so much travel to go.
Yeah.
So
Not like these little short ones, look at those.
Short and stumpy. Yeah. So this exercise is really going to help for that, okay? So what we want to try and do still when we are doing our cleans is we want that load still to go through our quads, okay? We want as much of it through our glutes, but the main load will be through our quads, okay? So what we're going to do, bring that bar up into our front squat position. Now from here, what we're going to do I'm gonna bring myself down. I'm gonna pause here and then drop, bring myself up, okay? So what I'm gonna do, come here, pause about halfway position, drop, come back up, okay?
That's quite hard, that halfway position as well, isn't it?
Position, okay? So what I'm trying to do here is keep my knees over my toes almost, okay? So I'm pausing, dropping, coming back up, okay? One more time, so I'm here, pausing, knees staying over those toes, coming into that drop.
And they could do this with a little bit of lightweight, Jordan, would you
A
reckon?
little bit of lightweight, I would say so, because that pause is going to take out any momentum, so it's obviously going to load up the quads a little bit more. But the reason for this is most of the time when we do our cleans, once we've caught it, we're going to catch, usually with our knees over our toes, okay? So it does put a little bit of load through those quads. We're going to be nice and upright. So this exercise really helps with, like I said, those guys with longer limbs, putting a little bit more.
And girls with longer limbs.
And girls with longer limbs as well. Sorry, I'm not missing out on everyone. So, like I said, going to get that position. Pause with our knees slightly over our toes, drop. Get used to that, okay? Next one is the tall clean. Very similar to our tall snatch. Okay, so I'm gonna put my feet into the position that I would catch my clean. Same with the grip on the bar. I'm gonna retract and engage my lats. From here, lift the bar up, drop under it, okay? Or pull under it, as it technically is. So from here, again, one more time, staying nice and tall, lifting that bar up, dropping under it.
So there's no leg bend at the start, Jordan.
No
It's
leg
literally
bend
just pull the
again,
upper
okay?
body and drop under
So
it.
it's literally like, if we were to clean, we're gonna lift that bar, keeping it close to the body. So from here, keeping it close, exploding, and pulling ourselves under that bar, okay? The most important thing is, once we've made that contact with the bar in a clean, we need to start thinking about pulling ourselves under it. So this really helps with keeping like those legs nice and tall, keeping everything engaged at the upper body, lifting.
So they can use a little bit of weight if they wanted to for this as well.
Again, yeah, I'd say a little bit of weight on this one, okay? If you've got it. If you don't, go for the upper range, okay? So go towards 10 reps. That's absolutely fine. If you've got a little bit of weight, 5 reps, okay? So you've got a few exercises there which are a little bit more demanding. So stick at the 5s, really drill in that technique. If you've got a couple that you find are fairly comfortable because of your strength levels, push towards the 10 reps, okay? But like I said, if you've got a little bit of load, you can put that on and keep it within the 5s. Hope you enjoyed that, guys.